On. Producer Gary's already laughing.
Who are you?
Never heard of her.
What?
Yes, we're
What?
back.
What is this?
This is the CCO Pre-Show for episode 509 and 510, I think, because that's what you told me.
509 and 10?
Yes?
Holy shit.
Yes. We're back, and we're brought to you by the wonderful patrons at patreon.com/CCO podcast, of which we have some new ones to thank because we've been off. I've been off the clock as of late because you did a bunch of Patreon episodes, which actually were fantastic. A.
Yeah.
B. It seemed like everybody had a gay old time doing them.
Yeah.
C. We got a lot of comments in the Discord and general YouTube comments and emails and stuff about topics and how do I get on the show and good job and I like modern ED or pre-modern EDH. I like this community talk. Rusty Trom Jones for president, that kind of stuff.
D. If you want to have an episode done with yourself at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network Studios,
Yes.
we do have the capability to do them remotely as well. So as long as you have a webcam and are a patron and have a really cool thing that you want to talk about,
And
or a
you're not
really
a
good deck
dick.
to do, and you're not a piece of shit,
Yeah.
reach out.
Yeah, I actually at my work today,
Did you call somebody a piece of shit?
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't. I actually gave a guy a raise. That's the opposite of calling somebody a piece of
Man, you
shit.
should give me a raise.
But at lunch, I made some notes, and one of the things that I talked about or put in my notes was one of the new Patreon benefits is a show or a topic submission or an interview with Uncle Brando or your good friend Ryan, because we have that capability. And producer Gary always says, we can do anything.
Yeah.
So we're going to take him to task and make him do anything, which is another Patreon benefit.
yeah, we can make somebody else do whatever we want. It's perfect.
Yes, we can make producer Gary wear a zipper mask or one of those vacuum beds where only your lips are out. I think we're talking about different things now.
Yes.
We haven't talked about different things for a long time.
I know. I haven't seen you in weeks.
Whoa.
Literal weeks?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I was very excited about it too. I was really not looking forward to today.
Oh. I think we're talking about something else again.
Oh.
But we're back. We even have a new camera, and
It's actually
I tripped on a cord, and I'm sitting down.
amazing.
Yes.
It's actually throwing me off because the old camera has one light.
Yes.
This camera has 5 lights.
Yes.
And I don't know which one to look at. So I'm just looking at the beer can over there because I want to crack it open and drink the beer inside.
I just looked directly into the lens. Remember, it's like a gaping thing
Beer can.
that I'm looking into
Yeah. with
all
beer in
the
it.
time.
Yeah, because there's always beer around.
We are talking about different things again.
Again.
Yes.
What are you talking about tomorrow, though?
We are talking about picture of Spider-Man.
Did you?
Right?
No, you didn't.
Right?
Because I know that you did not pick J. Jonah Jameson as a card that we're going to talk about,
I did not.
but we are.
Oh,
We are. Because it actually is one of my favorite cards from the set. We're going to talk about
actually?
all of Spider-Man. Yeah. Not because it's good,
Oh,
but because it's so good flavorfully, and we make that joke so often that we
yeah.
absolutely have to talk about how
yes.
good that card is.
J. Jonah Jameson. There's also a card called Pictures of Spider-Man.
Yep.
There's actually Spider-Man's camera or whatever.
Yep.
I think I might play that card.
Let me hit you with this. I'm going to hit you with a pre-show topic.
Okay, yeah. You actually said you had 2 topics.
Yeah.
Is this one of them?
This is one of them, because I've been waiting for weeks to ask you this question.
You're fired up too. Are you loud, Gary? Is his mic loud? Man, he's fired
Maybe
up.
I'm pumped this week. I'm excited to answer. I'm excited to hear the answer to this question. Is
No pressure.
Spider-Man, in terms of Watsiness,
He is, yes.
is it the most expensive set they've ever made? Not for us, the consumer, but for them, the producers of it.
Like,
Because they had to do it, and this is true, twice. They had to commission new art for every single card in the set that, and this hasn't been confirmed, but I'm so certain that this set was advertised as like a little one, like Assassin's Creed. But then sometime over the last 2 years since they advertised it, they made it a big standard set, so they had to make a bunch more new cards. And that's why there's so many, like, lots of people are talking about how there's lots of fillers and bad rares and all that filler crap that's in it.
well, you talk about that every time anyways.
Well, yeah, but this one is even more than my normal complaining. I think that this is a little bit more egregious. And it's just I'm so certain. I remember them telling me it was a small set, and now it's a big set. And there's lots of filler. And they like lost the licensing, so they can't put it on Arena. So like they had to pay for the licensing for Spider-Man. Then they had to pay to commission all of the things. Then they had to pay to commission all the comic book covers that we're going to talk about in the show tomorrow. Then they had to get all the artists back in to do art for every single card in the set again.
2 arts in every set
To
for
put
every
on
card.
and just to put on Arena. And some of them, and we're going to talk about one of them tomorrow, the in-universe art / flavor is so much cooler than the Spider-Man one. And I'm so jealous that I can't have a physical card of it.
I haven't looked at any of that
Because
stuff.
I want it so bad. When I was going through the arts of things, I was like, well, I like this one. This is the one. It's the only commander that I thought, I might make this for Spider-Man. I might make this one.
Yeah.
And then when I saw the universes within, I was like, hands down, no questions asked, I would build this deck if it wasn't the Spider-Man villain. If it was this one, I would do it. And I can't get it, and it's fucking bugging me. But that's not the question. Would you say that WotC has spent more money making this set than other sets? Because like the licensing can't be that much different than Lord of the Rings or Final Fantasy. Like probably.
That's where I was going to go
right?
first.
Right. For Marvel Comics, like it's got to be equivalent-ish. And then plus, on top of all of that, you've got all the marketing, all the stuff that you usually do. Plus, you have to make an entirely new set art-wise. Like, are they investing hard in this more than other sets, would you say?
I do have some thoughts. Of course, they are going hard in the paint, as it were, for Marvel. And we've got some clues. We've got Spider-Man on multiple sort of delivery platforms and models. We've got the intro decks, and we've got the main set in standard. We've got the Infinity Stone, the first of what we assume has to be 6.
Yeah.
So unless they do more than one Infinity Stone, which we don't have any reason to believe that they're not going to do one Infinity Stone per set, we're going to get 5 or 6 more sets, 5 more sets.
Yeah, 5 more sets. Holy
5 more
God.
sets, right?
Have you seen it?
The Infinity Stone?
The Infinity Stone pre-order price? Have you seen it?
No,
We're going to talk about that tomorrow.
I have not looked at prices for this set yet.
Oh
because
my God.
I can't push myself to do that yet.
I made my pre-order. It cost me $183 at FusionGamingOnline.com. And tomorrow on the show,
was that after a CCO Nation 5% discount?
It sure was.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you how many cards I got tomorrow.
Oh God. Is the over under I'm setting at 3.5.
Excellent.
Is it
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not
the
going to tell you.
over or under is 3.5? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know. That's how you enter to win a CCO booster pack.
A booster pack?
Booster pack. What is that? That's stickers.
Yes.
A CCO token pack or a boring ass pack of Magic the Gathering cards.
Maybe-
Over under 3.5 cards, 183 Canadian dollars.
Yep.
How many cards did I order?
Maybe I got Spider-Man packs in there.
No packs, only singles.
No. Maybe I'll put some Spider-Man packs in the stinky onion bag.
Oh shit! Did you see this?
Okay, hold on. I haven't even answered your question yet.
I'm excited.
Jeepers.
Oh, I'm going. I'm excited. You're here. I'm excited to talk to you.
We are seeing them go all in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great if you're a Marvel and a Spider-Man. And of course, I have to assume that part of your question captures marketing for the set, which I'm sure is all over social media and the sets. Like, you build certain products. Just ignore the fly. Ignore the fly. There's a fly in here. You'd see it if you're watching on YouTube.
It should be.
Yeah.
Which you'd have to be.
We have to assume that like the sets are. How am I going to say this? Back up to licensing.
Okay.
Do you think, based on how many Marvel products there are and how many different ways we can interact with Marvel, do you think it's more expensive for companies like WotC or less expensive for companies like WotC to license Marvel IPs than it is to license Middle-earth IPs?
I'm going to say it's less than Middle-earth,
Yes?
more than Final Fantasy.
I would probably agree with that.
That's
Yes.
my thought. That's my thought.
So right off the bat, let's say, okay, I know that, for example, Amazon paid north of 200 million USD to license. Fly right on the lens, fucking asshole. North of $200 million to license The Lord of the Rings for the Rings of Power on Amazon Prime series. Now,
Yep.
I'm sure because we're dealing with like a lower elevation or altitude of consumer spending than Amazon, you know,
Yeah.
the biggest tech company on the planet.
Yeah.
I'm sure that WotC's licensing fee to make Tales of Middle-earth and Middle-earth Commander
Yes.
was less than $200 million.
I would be willing to stipulate that as well, yes.
I would also bet, though, that Middle-earth licensing versus Marvel licensing, Middle-earth costs more. So right out the gate, as soon as you want to license it to say, we have this idea, can we have it?
Yeah.
They go, yeah, $100 million or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Now, where we'll run into a higher expenditure over time is we got 5 more of these fucking sets coming out.
Yeah.
We've got Avengers, we've got Captain America, we've got X-Men, we've got, I'm just spitballing. I'm just
Fantastic
making
Four, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. And there they all are. Maybe we'll get a full Venom set. No, we won't, because we already got it in Spider-Man.
Yeah, and then Secret Lairs.
And Secret Lairs.
That's a good ass Secret Lair too. Check it out.
Yeah. So, you know what? They've licensed lots of stuff and they've had to create more pieces of art, probably. Like, we could do the math on that, though.
Yeah?
Number of Spider-Man cards total, plus number of arena-only Spider-Man reissues.
Sure.
Or whatever we call them.
That's fair, yeah.
Is that more pieces of art than Lord of the Rings? Which I'm assuming is the most expensive set because of licensing fees.
Yes, I would stipulate that Lord of the Rings is the most expensive license that WotC has ever gotten.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Now, you take all that Spider-Man expense just for the art. License plus art commissioning.
Yes.
How many of those pieces are physical pieces which do take longer and are more expensive to commission than digital pieces? How many are digital versus physical? And how many of those Spider-Man pieces are pieces of art that already exist, that they're just paying a licensing fee, like a sub-licensing fee for?
Lots of OG comic panels
arts and comic
lots
panels,
of
yeah.
comic. We're going to talk about it again tomorrow, but it's like lots of like iconic, literal comic book frames, like the panel in the comic book that people are like, holy fucking shit! And we're going to talk about lots of those tomorrow.
How many thousands of dollars do you save on every single one of those? If you already have the license, maybe there's not even a sub-license. I'm not a entertainment lawyer or like a copywriting lawyer. I don't know. If I pay to make a Spider-Man product, to have access to comic book panels to print onto cards in my product that I've paid you to let me make.
And if you do, why don't you just make them all comic book panels? Because you certainly could have done that.
You certainly could
Holy
do that.
shit, could they have done that?
And you could have a very, very awesome diversity of art because you've got Spider-Man is unique because it spans the test of time, right? It started in the 60s or whatever, and it goes all the way up till today. Art style has changed, comic book cover styles and that kind of stuff has changed. Panels have changed. You could specifically...
It's changed along with the industry. Like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, they've like been there kind of since the genesis of comic books, and they're still around today, and they survived all the changes, and all the, right? It's pretty cool when you think about it that way.
I do have some thoughts for Commander Cookout 509 tomorrow about why I really do like this product.
And I have some thoughts more about how I'm just so meh.
Meh.
I'm very meh.
Okay. I'm also meh on the product, but there are things that I do love about it.
Oh, yes.
and
Yes.
they are very rooted in Magic. Things like art diversity, art styles, different frame treatments, game mechanics, flavor, things that I know in the Spider-Man world, or things that I know
Spider-Verse, if you will.
the Spider. Yes, thank you. Are we allowed to say that? Are we going to get a copyright? Whatever.
Yeah.
Things that I know from when I learned how to read, and I learned how to read with comic books that translate well onto Magic cards. Those things, it doesn't need to be Spider-Man. It could have been Superman, Batman, X-Men, Spawn. It could have been, Archie and Veronica and Jughead, like comics.
Ninja Turtles, that's coming out pretty quick.
Yeah, it could have been any of those, but it just happened to be Spider-Man. But from a Magic perspective, I really love and appreciate a lot of what they've done.
Yeah.
And that's kind of juxtaposed by, I don't really think that the set is very powerful. It isn't like Final Fantasy. It isn't like Lord of the Rings.
No.
It isn't like other Universes Beyond products that we've seen that aren't for standard play. And the other thing is I don't really care that it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It could be Superman and Batman, and I would care a lot more. I'm a DC guy, not so much Marvel.
Yep.
Right? It could be Spawn. I love Spawn. I think that's a great story to tell. But that's kind of like a rated R sort of IP, and I don't think that they would go there. Right?
No, I guess they haven't yet. Yeah. They haven't done a rated R thing on Magic yet, have they? No, they have not. Walking Dead.
Walking
The
Dead.
first one was rated R. There we go.
Yes. And something like Batman and Superman do span and have stood the test of time. Multiple genres, styles, their own trading card games, their own trading cards, classic traditional comic book style, movies, they've got it all. Spawn is kind of like that too, where it's a comic and it was an Emmy award-winning HBO show.
Yep.
And it was a movie, whether you like that or not. I liked it.
It was
but
fun.
I'm a Spawn fan, yeah. So it could have been any of those things, and I would have appreciated it from a Magic standpoint. But it happens to be Spider-Man, and I'm meh.
Yeah. That's the thing that kind of gets me is like I'm kind of meh, and Spider-Man's my favorite comic book hero.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and I'm just like,
dang.
It just didn't get me. It just didn't get me.
Good thing Final Fantasy came out, and you got your kind of rocks off there.
Yes, and maybe that's why Spider-Man wasn't appealing to me, because this is another premium price, $1,000 a box set that came out within 2 months of Final Fantasy. Was that a mistake? Yes.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, let us know in the comments.
Oh, no, that's a yes.
Cat's out of the bag.
The cat's out of the bag and onto the roof. Woo! You want to hear more of our thoughts? I should probably check out Commander Cookout Podcast 509 tomorrow.
And if you want to join the Discord and have your own thoughts be known to the rest of CCO Nation, and even maybe get on a show with Uncle Brando and your good friend Ryan, patreon.com/CCO podcast. Great place to be. And we've got some nicknames to go over before the show starts.
Oh my God.
That's another one of the
Benefits.
Yeah. So we're gonna debrief that. I'm gonna show Brando my actual physical printed notes. He's doing all the research for the show, and I have a piece of paper. It's like our roles have reversed.
Yeah.
I like this.
My life was so much better than yours.
My wiener's so much smaller than yours.
That is also true.
Hit our theme song.
Brr, brr.
Brr, brr.